G'day and welcome along to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players and been linked with a January transfer move to Arsenal. Including today, 4 days to go until the January transfer window closes at 11 p.m. on Monday, the 31st of January. Time running out for Arsenal to get some business done. We seem to be very good this window at getting players out of the door, and it was a real shock exit yesterday for Calum Chambers. You can see there, who has joined Aston Villa on a permanent deal, not a loan deal, permanent deal, said to be a 3.5-year deal. Arsenal said to, according to reports, there's some saying that Arsenal made £2 million off the deal. There's some saying that it was just a free transfer. Regardless, Calum Chambers, who's been at Arsenal since 2014, long time, I didn't realise it was that long, but he did. He joined us when he was only 19, has now joined Aston Villa on a permanent deal. And listen, good luck to him. He did his best when he was at Arsenal. So good luck for him. And let's hope he can get more game time than what he achieved when he was at Arsenal. Of course, he had that season when he was starting to look good and he just got injured. He went out on loan a couple of times. Middlesbrough, I remember. Also Fulham, where he got player of the season playing as a defensive midfielder, a position we never, ever tried him in, which was always baffling to me. But yeah, he's departed now for Aston Villa. And what does that say about Arsenal's transfer business for this January transfer window? With him going out, surely, there's a lot of business to be done between now and the closure of that window on Monday, because if not, we're leaving ourselves very short. Calum Chambers, of course, a player who could play as a centre-back, could also play as a right-back. Now, I know there's a limited amount of games now for Arsenal, now that we're out of all competitions apart from the league. So we just cannot afford to have a massive squad because it makes no sense. You're just going to have players sitting around who are just not going to play any football from now till the end of the season. However, we still need to bolster this squad. We still need to bring some players in. One player who's definitely coming in is Matt Turner. We spoke about this, a few days ago. The goalkeeper from New England Revolution, who was voted the MLS Goalkeeper of the Year in 2021. He's joining Arsenal. It's been not confirmed yet, but all the sources are saying that it's a done deal for £5.8 million plus add-ons, so not very expensive. And he will join in the summer. Not now, which was what a lot of people thought would happen, but in the summer, because there was a lot of talk that he joined now and Leno could possibly be moving to Newcastle, but it doesn't look like that is going to be the case. It looks like he will be coming in the summer. So not even a January signing, just a deal done in January. So even though he's coming in, not yet. So who are Arsenal going to bring in? There's been lots of talk about Arsenal trying to sign Douglas Luiz, the Brazilian who plays for Aston Villa, midfielder, predominantly a defensive midfielder, a very, very talented one. He's only got 18 months or less than 18 months now left on his contract with Aston Villa, and Arsenal apparently want to sign him. We were speaking about Bruno Guimaraes, but looks like he's definitely on his way to Newcastle. They're getting the medical done apparently today on Guimaraes, but also apparently turned their attentions away from Guimaraes to Douglas Luiz. But can it happen? Aston Villa said to not want to sell him. There's a lot of talks that Aston Villa are sitting down and negotiating a new deal with Douglas Luiz. So we're going to have to wait and see what happens between now and the end of the transfer window with that signing. We're competing with Villa and everything. Buendia, us and Villa. Villa took Emi Martinez off us. Villa have now taken Calum Chambers. Villa had the cheek to try and get Emil Smith-Rowe. What's going on at Arsenal? Listen, we need to get some business done. Another midfielder that Arsenal are looking at is Ruben Neves. Now, Neves, we know over the years, a very talented midfielder, plays for Wolverhampton Wanderers. In that midfield, sort of a deep-lying, playmaking type midfielder who can score goals as well. Scores a lot of spectacular goals from the edge of the box, something that we really lack, by the way. Arsenal have been very keen on Ruben Neves for quite a long time now. Last summer, they wanted him. It didn't happen. They would like to sign him this January transfer window. Apparently, talks have been going on with his representatives, but he's got choices. Manchester United have also been very interested in him as well. And also, any deal to get him away from Wolves will have to be huge. The reported fee may be 36 million, but a lot of the talk is that Wolves would only be willing to let him go for anything between 40 to 50 million pounds. Still got 2 years left on his contract, by the way. So, I don't know. Ruben Neves is a great player, but that much money, is he worth that? I don't know. I do like him. A couple of years ago, I was like, yeah, sign him. Brilliant. He's still a good player and he's been having a good season. And then that you got to ask that question as well. Wolves are just behind us now in the league. Would they sell Ruben Neves and strengthen Arsenal when they're trying to get into Europe as well? Again, I think a very, very difficult deal to be done, but the chat is that talks are ongoing. You can, of course, talk to anybody in January. Whether talking is one thing, getting a deal done is another. One player who looks like he's not moving is Wijnaldum. Been linked with Arsenal the whole of January. The PSG midfielder, formerly, as we know, of Liverpool. But he talking about his future yesterday. He said, listen, he's very content at PSG and does not want to move this January transfer window. Another player who reportedly has said he doesn't want to move this January transfer window is Alexander Isak. He's got a £75 million release clause despite that reported fee. We know that Arsenal are admirers of him, but he has apparently come out and said he does not want to leave Real Sociedad, and also that Real Sociedad don't want him to leave either in this January transfer window. Could be one for the summer, but right now Isak saying he wants to stay put. The difficulty of trying to get these players away in January, although Juventus have done it. The player that we've been hunting for the whole of the January transfer window, Vlahovic, is going to be confirmed today. He has joined Juventus. So it can be done, but you've got to cough up the money and the players got to want to come. And we're finding it so difficult to get a striker in this January. Eddie Nketiah is wanted by Crystal Palace, but there's a lot of talks that a reported bid from Crystal Palace was turned down for Arsenal. Eddie Nketiah has scored no goals in the league so far this season for Arsenal. I mean, he's only started 4 games, to be fair to him, but no goals. But Arsenal looking to hold on to him. I mean, listen, we've hardly got any strikers anyway. You know, we are running out of striking options. We've only got Lacazette and Eddie Nketiah. One of them two are not fit, then we have no strikers. I mean, we do have Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, of course, but he's been completely frozen out, hasn't gone to Dubai. Looks like he's looking for a new club. I told you yesterday that AC Milan are interested, but they can't afford the wages. It would be double what Ibrahimovic is getting at the moment. Barcelona said to be interested, and Aubameyang said to be very keen on a move to Barcelona. But a lot of it depends on what what striker they bring in. You know, they're on they're bringing in Adama Traore, of course, from Wolves. But they're also looking to bring in Alvaro Morata from Juventus. Morata surplus requirements there now that Juventus have bought in Vlahovic. So could Aubameyang end up at Barcelona? We're going to have to wait and see over the next couple of days. And I was discussing it with Lee Judges on the Invincible podcast. Make sure you check that out. It's a great one that we did regarding transfers and the fact that we need a striker. And I'm saying this is a gamble again on Mikel Arteta's doorstep here, in that supposing Aubameyang goes to a Barcelona and starts scoring goals for fun, or goes somewhere and starts scoring goals for fun, how bad is that going to look? We really need to bring in a striker before the end of this January transfer window. I think it's priority number one. But what's going to happen, we're going to have to wait and see. 4 days to go. Nothing in yet. Lots of outs. I mean, you know, Calum Chambers, Pablo Mari, Kolasinac. You know, we've been great at getting players through the door. You know, Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Balogun out on loan, really stripping it back. But who's coming in? That's what every Arsenal fan wants to know. Listen, thanks for watching the show today. Of course, anything that breaks, we're live on it straight away. We went live immediately yesterday with the Calum Chambers news. So keep it locked here on AFTV. Don't forget to subscribe so you can be notified of everything that's happened. And look out for our big deadline day special. We're going to be doing lots of updates throughout the day, as well as a special transfer daily in the morning. And we're going to be going live later on in the night. We've got guests like Chris Hudson and others coming on board to discuss what we do in the January transfer window. Thanks for watching the show, and I'll see you tomorrow.